My son has transgender and non-binary friends. He has non-transgender friends. But when they're all sitting around our kitchen after school, there's no difference between them in terms of how they act and how they talk, what they're like, what they don't like. They are kids. They are just kids. And so here's my message to the adults with power who have decided to spend their days bullying these kids. Stop it. Grow up. So you're not ready to accept transgender people. Fine. I hope you come around someday. But these kids threaten no one. They are hurting no one. Half of all transgender children in this country have thought to themselves at some point that they would be better off dead than live in a world where so many people fear them. That is heartbreaking to know that we're doing that to these kids. Being a teenager today, I know I have one. With social media and the pandemic, it is hard enough. But imagine being a teenager who wakes up every day knowing that they aren't the gender they were assigned by biology at birth. Imagine keeping your feelings about that secret for years, worried about what your parents or your friends might say. Imagine the anguish of a scared 12-year-old or 14-year-old sitting in bed, awake for hours each night, trying to process all of that alone with no help. Imagine the courage it then takes for that kid to have the first conversation with a parent or a friend. And then layer on top of that some of the most powerful people in the world deciding to use their power not to cure disease or end poverty or hunger, but instead to use their power to target those very scared, desperate kids and to use their powers to harass and bully and shame them. Imagine how small, how insecure, how weak a person must be to have all that power and to use it to bully children. Be who you are and know that there are a whole lot of us who are going to work our tails off to support you, to love you, and to make sure that you get a chance to thrive. Because in the long run, the bullies never win. They never do.